good afternoon, particularly if you live in Norwich, Great Yarmouth, or anywhere near Norfolk. I'm unashamedly plugging an event we need your attendance at on the 1st of March. You see the times there, and you'll see it's at Norwich City Hall. Norwich, pretty good place to put City Hall, I suppose. And it's not just about stopping universal credit and scrapping universal credit. It's organised by ourselves, and as we've said before, and I will show you again, we are DPAC and we are DPAC Norfolk. Let me just tell you again what DPAC stands for. We are Disabled People Against the Cuts. And we need you there. Quite honestly, we need you there, because it is perfectly obvious that one of the first targets this government has always had is to cut support to disabled and sick and mentally ill people. We are, somebody just has described us as the low-hanging fruit. Yep, we're the low-hanging fruit. We're easy to pick. We can be picked off like that because we're nice and low to the ground, we're easy targets, and they expect we won't fight back. They actually expect we won't fight back. They try to make it as difficult as possible for us, obviously. So we're there to protest on behalf of all disabled people within this country. We're there to raise the point again in public that so far, through a form of what I would call economic murder, the Department for Workfare and Punishment have killed about 120,000 people. We're there again to say to the government, how are you going to answer the charge by the European Court of Human Rights that you are actually deliberately taking away from disabled people our basic human rights? Just going to read you a very quick bit, and this is not a long video, okay? A very quick bit from the fiction, which is called, by John Sutty, called The Final Cut. Here's another one of his brilliant radio phone-ins he does. But listen to this person on the radio phone-in. And once again, John, I'm going to plug your book again. Yeah, please buy, download, and read The Final Cut. Here we go. Very quick, okay? There's a guy phoning into the phone-in show, and he's talking about cuts and what they're all about. You're a clever person, he's speaking to the presenter. You know it's a shambles. It feels like we've asked the most idiotic people in the UK to cause as much damage as they possibly can to our country. It's like some conspiracy theory to turn Britain into a joke. Now the presenter responds. Harry, I'm sorry, but you'll have to qualify those comments. I can qualify them. Take the DWP sanctions nonsense. They are spending more money on stopping people's benefits than paying them out in the first place. These sanctions cost an extra £150 million a year to put in place. So let's just think about that. It's costing us taxpayers an extra £150 million every year in an attempt to save money. How does that work, Harry? I don't know how it works, but those are the official figures from the National Office of Statistics. Go and look them up. Every person who is sanctioned has to appeal, and appeal again, and so it goes on. The extra admin staff, court costs, etc., it all adds up. But if that means getting people back into jobs, Harry, surely it's a good and worthwhile investment. What jobs? Working for free at Tesco or Poundland? Or just to keep your benefits? Or are you referring to the 0 hours contracts down at Sports Direct, where staff have to give birth in the toilets on their lunch break because they're so scared of taking a day off? Come, please be there. The times, again, anything changes on this, obviously I'll let you know, but you can always go on Deepak's Facebook page. Please be there. Details on screen. Thanks, and please pass this on.